What's happening, people? Thanks as always for passing by the channel, much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the videos. Big thank you and shout out to all the legends who've been doing that. You guys are what make me come back and do this, even when it's early and I need to go to work in a couple of hours. But the UFC's back this weekend and I'm absolutely buzzing because I've not done a UFC video in a while. And my favourite fighter's back, Conor McGregor. This is arguably the kind of last role for him, for Conor. This could be like his last major shot at a title. I think even with a loss here, he'll still be a pay-per-view star. It's whether people will think he's good enough to kind of win titles and championships again. You know, his credibility of a fighter would maybe drop a little bit. He is 32, so there is still plenty left in the tank for him. For me, what it comes down to is how much he wants it. You know, all about his passion. It's clear recently that he's made a lot of money, you know, from his whiskey business, from his clothing business, the Floyd fight. It'll just depend on how much he has it in him to stay in the fight game. You know, Conor is 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Those defeats coming from Khabib and Dustin, which, you know, there's no shame in that. Khabib's, you know, one of the greatest of all time. Poirier himself looks in great shape too. He's 4-1 in these last 5 fights. His only defeat was to Khabib as well, so it'll be interesting. This one's really hard to call. But what is crazy about this fight is Conor is now the underdog. You know, going into this, especially when we compare it to the first fight, everyone was in Conor's corner saying he's going to do him in a round. I think I said I thought he'd knock him out in 1 round last time. It's weird how much he was the favourite then compared to this. And I think it's fair to see it like that because in this rematch, Poirier has come in he came in with a very, very good game plan in that second fight, in that rematch. Couldn't have been better. He went in there, scored a takedown within the first, 30-40 seconds, which is big and exactly what you need to do to Conor. You want to get him down early. You want to make him expend as much energy as possible early on because we all know he hasn't got the best gas tank. So that was just completely smart. He made him use up all his energy, made him work. There were clinches against the cage, which also worked in Dustin's favour because it's using more energy. But we also saw that when this fight was at range, when it was at distance, that Conor was having more success because we all know Conor's one of the best strikers in the UFC. He's got something like 13 knockdowns, which is pretty mad. I think only Ngannou isn't even close. So I actually gave him the first round of that rematch. So he can hit very, very well. He hit Dustin with so many shots, but Dustin didn't go down. After that was when we saw the leg kicks coming in. Now that to me was the game changer when they started to take effect because they immediately immobilized Conor because his right leg, and you see the photos, his right leg was swollen badly, and then Dustin became the first man to KO Conor in a UFC fight, which is just mad. We'd not seen that before. So this trilogy fight is so tough to call because I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan. I really am, and have been for a long time. But Dustin is proven to me that he's worth backing from now because how he was able to just prove everyone wrong last time and how he was able to kind of immediately switch it up. Conor does have that X factor, of course, which is his power. And he will need to use that to his fullest now. Like I said, he's knocked down so many people, and you could see when Dustin felt that in the rematch. So he will need to be smart here because Dustin now knows how to beat him. There's like a kind of blueprint in how to beat Conor McGregor. Takedowns. We have seen Dustin knocked out twice, I suppose, which is by Conor and Michael Johnson, I think it was. But Poirier is durable though, and he has got a good chin. So this one is just a really tough one to call, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how this one goes. Conor as well. I think this one will all come down to, much like I say in boxing, who can make the adjustments, who has taken the most from that rematch. I personally think it'll be Conor because Conor will be looking how to defend against leg kicks, how to defend against takedowns. Dustin Poirier will be working on improving his takedowns and working on his defense at range from Conor's power, because Conor definitely needed to make the changes, whereas Dustin, it'll be like kind of crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So every fight's a different fight. I think Conor can win this if he makes the right adjustments, like I said. I think he won't try and do it early. I think he will try and kind of understand Poirier's game plan a bit before going for the kill. This will be a tense fight, and it'll get more tense as it goes on. Conor will want to get rid of Poirier as quickly as possible, but he will try and stop him from fully engaging in his game plan. So I'm going middle of the road, 3rd round stoppage for Conor McGregor, keeping his distance, defending those leg kicks, avoiding takedowns. I think that's how he'll come out victorious here. Poirier is prone to getting hit, which we've seen, and like I said, we did see him get some early success against Conor in that second fight. So if I'm Poirier, you're going to be going for the takedowns like you did last time, and clinches, which, again, if Conor's taking anything from that rematch, he will be looking to defend those as much as possible. So I think Conor's, certainly in the press conference, I do think Conor's passion is still back, and he will be motivated to get back to winning ways, because I think he did overlook Poirier a bit last time, whereas here I think he really has kind of got he's switched on again. And I know he will want to do it in style, not overlooking Poirier in the slightest. He proved us all wrong last time. There's still a chance for him to do it again, and he is quality. But for the trilogy, for me, I'm going Conor McGregor, 3rd round stoppage. What do you all think? Let me know. Looking forward to it. Enjoy the fight, and I'll see you all in a moment. Peace.